Hey guys, it's Ollie Bright, and today I'm bringing you a game of Drop Zone from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And Drop Zone has got to be one of my favourite playlists that they've ever released since it's come out. I've literally just been so excited about it, and it's all I ever actually play anymore. In this game I'm using the ACR, perks being Scavenger, Blast Zone and Marksman, and this is just my normal loadout for when I use Drop Zone, because like I said, it is my favourite, and whatever gun I use, this is the the layout and the perk setup that I use. When it comes to Drop Zone, you're going to get between about 3 to 6k XP, which is pretty standard for me. In this game I get 5.4k score, I get 32 kills, 7 assists and 14 deaths, and this is about right for me. I get about a 2 KD kill to death ratio in this, and as you'll see, like some of them you don't even die from someone else killing you. You might get killed by a care package, something like that, dropping on your head. You can't always tell where they're going to land when it comes to Drop Zone. This video, so the tips I'm going to give for Drop Zone are going to be about 4 or 5. The number one tip I'm going to give you is you've got to use Blast Zone. It's going to be a secondary perk, and I've used all the other perks just to see different tests out, and I have been playing Blast Zone since it's released. So Blast Zone is got to be my number one recommendation when you're playing this, because you sit on the Drop Zone, people are throwing grenades left, right and centre, and if they're throwing flash grenades and grenades, you don't know where they're all coming from, etc. So if you've got Blast Zone, you can pretty much sponge every single grenade unless it lands right on top of you while you're in the Drop Zone. So, and as you can see on this one, you get loads of grenades thrown at you, and I managed just to just take them all and then just continue firing, which is what gets me all the kills I get in this game. Number 2 is you've got to hide in the Drop Zone. I see loads and loads of people just coming in, laying straight down on the Drop Zone. They're not going to get killed, and normally a grenade just comes down, hits them, kills them straight away, because one, they're probably not using Blast Zone, and 2, they just don't do anything to really protect themselves. They're just trying to play the objective, which playing the objective is going to be tip number 3. But sticking with number 2, if you can try and find the outer reaches of the Drop Zone, so you can still get the XP, but obviously you've got a better line of sight, so you can take out the enemy. Like you see, I was in the corner, I could see both ways, easily turn around, and I was able to just pick off the enemy and still protect the Drop Zone. And that's what's going to get you more kills. Like I said, playing the game is what's going to get you the most score in Drop Zone, and Drop Zone is like the best way to level in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. You have to play the objective in Drop Zone. I see a lot of people just playing it like team deathmatch, because some people sometimes can't get the different kill streaks on their own. So I think Drop Zone, you guys got to sit on the objective, get a good line of sight, and that is what is going to get you loads and loads of kills. Because once you get like a Pavlo or a helicopter, they're going to be picking loads of people off, and you get absolutely loads of kills. I've had some games where you get like 60 kills, and in some games you get like 20, but you get loads of score. So it just happens to be whatever really happens on that game. And number 4 is pick up everything that drops on that Drop Zone. It's all there to help you and your team. There's UAVs coming down. There's them flak jackets which give you, I think it's like 45 more health. So it's going to be more bullets that you'll be able to take while you're on the Drop Zone. I think it also helps with grenades. So that's more damage you'll be able to soak up, while you're still getting more points on the Drop Zone, because it's 20 for pretty much every second you're on that Drop Zone. So you get absolutely loads and loads of points. And pick up everything. Absolutely everything. I don't care if it's a UAV, counter UAV, pick it up. If there's no threat that you're going to get killed by an enemy, pick it up. I see loads of people just leaving, stuff like recon drones, and they can get you absolutely loads and loads of points every time you tag someone. And also the UAV is going to help out you and your team to know where the enemy is, and therefore you can get more kills. I see a lot of people saying, oh, on Drop Zone you can't really get a good kill to death ratio because you have to play the objective. Well, as you can see in this game, I get a really good kill to death ratio, and I'm getting 5,000 points. In no other playlist type can you get 5,000 points just like that? You know what I mean? And give you is got to be the Stinger. The Stinger is going to be getting you loads and loads of points, because you get more points for killing you do in all the other playlists on Call of Duty. So it's going to be a lot more rewarding if you're going to pull out a Stinger and help your team out in the process. In Drop Zone, I would recommend that you go for the assault rifles and the submachine guns. I think the other things are a little bit too slower. Well, I've seen some people play, just like defending the drop zone so people can help, and I've seen people use like LMGs and snipers when you're doing that. But if you're looking to achieve the most points, your assault rifles and your submachine guns is what's going to get you the most XP when it comes to the game. You can see me here using the ACR, but also I get really good scores with the MK14 and also the Scar L, which I find are both really terrific. You might have thought when I said my perks that Marksman is a little bit controversial. I haven't seen many people, or many people at all, in the YouTube community and both on Call of Duty using Marksman. I think it's really underrated when it comes to the perks. What Marksman does is it allows people's names just to pop up, in like the horizon. And as you'll find, when I'm aim down the sight, that people's names just pop up, and I might not be able to see them, but I'll just aim for just under their name, and most of the time I'll just get a kill. And this is also what's going to help me with the accuracy, but I'll talk about accuracy in maybe another video. So as you can see here, I'm just able to pick off people just because I can see their name popping up. And this corner has got to be one of the busiest traffic things here. You can see I just pick up a sentry gun, set it up, and this is going to get me more kills as well. So it's just getting the right line of sight, and this is what's going to achieve you the most points, and what can get you a really good KD in Call of Duty. One of the best things that I love about Drop Zone just in general is that against other playlists you have to be actually in the drop zone and playing the objective to be successful when it comes to kill streaks and things. Because I find when you play a domination, people all they do is just sit in camp, don't play the objective, and literally just because they know where people are going to be and trying to do, they can just spray their different kill streaks wherever they want really. So to be successful in Drop Zone, you have to play the objective, which is what I love, because when people try, they get rewarded when they play this game type. So if you're looking to get a lot of XP, Drop Zone is your playlist to be. And using the different tips, I think that you'll be very successful. As you can see that I get a really good gameplay here. If this video has helped you, please don't feel shy to the like button. I put a little bit of effort into trying to get the gameplay, and also these are probably some of my best tips for Drop Zone. So obviously if you've liked the video and you think it's helped you out, leave a like and a comment if you would like any other tips that I can reply in text form. And that's all from me, guys. If you like the video, obviously like it, and I'll see you guys next time.